So let's see what's underneath. Okay, we have death. Now, this to me normally does not mean death. Can it be? Possibly. But I feel that this is more of a transformation, very much growth of even I'm picking up some of you, this is government related and military related. And I'm also picking up possibly the Middle East. So let me move this so you can see this better. I have so many different messages coming at me. So when that happens, I may repeat myself. So I'm going to go ahead and apologize ahead of time. I've been having to say that a few times. I feel very much, I'm picking up on all different kinds of things. I feel like there are choices that Aquarius, you are going to be making in March. And definitely, I feel as if this has to do, first of all, very much work related. I'm getting military, as I stated earlier, or government. So I feel like some of you may be going overseas, definitely. And I also pick up that I'm getting movement. I feel like some of you are traveling overseas, like for a wedding, or I don't know if this is celebrating or visiting a child, like a child was born. And I'm also picking up like arranged marriage. I have no idea why I'm picking that up, but I am. I'm seeing like a wedding in India or the Middle East, something like that, something with the Middle East. And it could be that if this obviously is arranged, this may be why you're stressing out, because I feel like there is somebody else that you know, could be in the picture that you'd rather be with. And it's almost like I'm looking at the star next to this as if it's almost out of your hands. That's how I'm viewing it. Now, another thing that I'm getting is I feel that some of you are very much pooling or of resources. So I just get this resources coming together, and this could be something for the community. It may be, but I'm hearing like pooling of resources. So I'm not sure. It's like joining forces or people trying to help one another is the feeling that I'm getting. I don't know if this has to do with land, or I wonder if this has to do with, there was something like catastrophe nature-wise that has happened. So I'm very much picking that up. Now, I also feel, though, oftentimes, I mean, this is like, I almost feel like somebody's very much concerned about, like, will they ever get married? Will they ever have a child? Will they ever meet somebody? Almost like this kind of hopelessness. But I feel that something's going to be coming around, or something's going to be changing, I think, in the month of March. I mean, this oftentimes represents March to me, and it's the number 3, but this also can represent summer. So like by August, or between March and August, there's an opportunity or something changes. I also feel, though, that now we have the Fool. I'm getting that be very careful of reckless behavior or foolish behavior, because, and I think that this could definitely be in terms of drinking, but I'm getting, I don't know. So this is in the challenge position. This is the beginning of the major arcana. And I feel like, somebody I'm just, okay. I'm seeing this as somebody is going on a trip or traveling, and it could be traveling long distance, and they are like frightened to be traveling. But I want to say that I feel like things are going to be okay because I'm reading this straight across and like you will arrive safely. I'm almost seeing as this like as a butterfly. But I also feel very much that what's important is balance. I feel like balance is going to be very important. And when I get that, this also could possibly be something legal. But I also feel like it's balance within your system. So here I'm really focused on not being reckless because it's in the challenge position with, it's almost like getting balance between your emotions and your thoughts. And maybe it's also that your thinking is creating some kind of anxiety or some kind of restlessness. The other thing that I'm picking up is I think that somebody, I don't know, I'm getting pooling, and I don't know if this is like fluids that they're concerned about or it's not totally clear, but I just feel that maybe there's a decision in terms of someone's health care but I feel very much that somebody may have like I don't know, I'm getting like castles in the sky that somebody has it's almost like this is, how do I want to say this? It's almost like when it comes to love or, I don't know why I'm getting this. This could be within Aries. But it's almost like this grandiosity or somebody is coming across a certain way when they're really not like that, or there's kind of reckless behavior that someone is doing. This may not be you, but this person's behavior is affecting you, and that's why you're here and feeling like this, and you're like, okay, how do I move away from this? Because the Fool, like I said earlier, is in the challenge position. I wonder too if somebody is also coming back from something military or government related and needs some kind of support, is how I'm also picking this up. There's like choices in love, choices in, I just feel like there's very much a choice. And I think that, I feel, this is another thing I'm feeling. I feel like somebody is feeling like this because they got maybe pregnant before they were wanting to. And that's maybe why I'm picking up that reckless behavior. Or so if you're not wanting to get pregnant in March, definitely take precautions, because I almost feel like somebody, or they're worried that I don't know, something about pregnancy. Could also be the opposite, where somebody's wanting to get pregnant and they're having a very difficult time getting pregnant. But whatever this is, it's well, let me look at the outcome. Let's see what the outcome card is, because I have no idea what's underneath here. Oh, wow. See, I think that's okay. Well, this is definitely what I was talking about, having support. I also feel that military-wise, too, that this is somebody could be returning home from military. And I feel that whatever this is, or whatever, this is you transforming. I just got transforming from possibly reckless and fear into a butterfly. That's what I'm getting. It's almost like letting the skeletons out of the closet and then moving forward in a victorious way. Like victory lies ahead. I feel like some of you are waiting for a message to come in. You're waiting for a message, a messenger, or a message to be delivered. Like you're waiting for an answer or for a verdict. Maybe also, especially if this is military related, of where you are going. This may not be you, but this may be a family member or a friend or, somebody very close to you. Could also be with the Star card here. Because this very much, I feel that this is very much working hard. This is being naked in your truth. I feel like maybe possibly the truth or justice somehow will be revealed, or there will be justice for you in March. And this is very much planning. And I wonder if there's something that you've been working very hard at and just being, and it seems like, oh my gosh, if I'm reading it this way, like you just keep doing and trying to work at something and you just can't, it just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. But in March, between March and August, something takes off and you're moving forward. Now, I am also picking this up because we do have two scenarios. And I'm just saying, we have two horses here. Be careful of reckless behavior in terms of gambling. I think I mentioned it with drinking, but I'm also seeing this with gambling. I mean, obviously, this does look victorious, but I just had to say that because, or gambling with something. So it may not be like horse betting or, it just may be gambling. Gambling with someone or something. Maybe even gambling with your future. So just be careful that, when I look at these three cards together, that there could be an unnecessary risk that you are taking, and you don't need to take it. Because when I look at this is what's coming in. This is what's going to help you in like having support, the community, celebrations, weddings. Very much you have the support of the community in some way. Or maybe this is backing. Someone has your back is what I heard.